Well, hello, good evening, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve to those of you in the South Pacific, and in 5 minutes, those of you in Europe, in mainland Europe. We've got an hour and 5 minutes before it's Christmas Eve. Hold on. Christmas Eve is Sunday. Christmas Eve is tomorrow. Yes. Anyway, there we go. Great to see Martina and Shaz on the live. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much. This is not going to be a crafting video tonight because it's already quite late here and I've just taught a class, but I might be on over the weekend. I've realised also I haven't showed you my Christmas decorations, and that has become a little tradition of mine to show you around my front room. Actually, I decorated more than my front room this year. I also decorated I've put some decorations over the door. So you come in the hallway, it's a very small hallway, and then there's a door to my front room, and I've decorated that. So that's new this year, not done that before. So looking forward to showing you that. Anyway, so we'll do that at some point. Yeah, I'm not going to say when, because if I say when, then it's probably not going to happen. So I've just done the mini album class. Thank you everybody so much who joined me for that, and thank you for being my guinea pigs on that class. There were some really helpful tips that came from it and things that I will be adding to when I actually film the tutorial. There'll be some tips that people have given me that I will add into that. Yeah, so I'll get on and show you, and then I'll tell you all about the Zoom get-together that's happening over the next 2 weeks. So let's look at my desk. Hi Shaz, hi Martina, Patricia, Lisa, Alexis, Judy, Glenna. Who else is here? Lisa, Bob, fantastic. Lovely to see you all. All right, let's get a clean bit of... Oh, I know what. Let's take the grid paper away. I've got this nice faux wood vinyl on my desk. Sorry if that disappoints everybody, it's not real wood. So this was the original one that I based the class on, and so as this is the one that I've made in class. Now it does look a bit different, not just because of the colours, but also because of the way I've put the ribbon around the edge of it. And I will be quite honest with you and tell you why I ended up doing that. And so if you come to make one of these, and again I will mention it in the video, there's a couple of mistakes that I made while I made this, and so to prevent you making those mistakes I will explain. But also this ribbon here is a way of me covering up my mistake. So I'll just get on and show it to you anyway, and then I will go through some of the more intricate details about it. Hi Deb, nice to see you. So these papers are going to be available in January. They're a celebration paper, so they're free with a spend of £45. And so you open it up, and I deliberately chose quite a high contrast between the outer paper and then the liner. I love having a bit of a surprise. Yeah, either lighter or darker, and I can already feel that I need to use my eraser. Oh, maybe that was the thing that fell on the floor earlier. I did hear something fall on the floor. Oh well, I can just feel some sort of sticky bits that need erasing. All right, so here we have a pocket. Now, this happened completely accidentally. I cut my pocket and then I went to stick it on and realised that if I aligned it really carefully, the pocket almost disappears into the background there. Now you can add, if you want to, an additional piece of paper there, but I liked it so much as it was that I didn't do that. And then I have 2 tuck spots here for 2 little pieces of card with DSP on. And then we have 4 pages, so I've got 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then here we have our little pop-up section. Yes, it is. I think it's pool party colour, but I will show you the close-up of it in a minute, Martina. It is beautiful. So there we go. So I like to have things kind of like quite equal when I do these things. Well, I did today anyway. So I say those sort of things, and then on another day I might feel random. But no, for this one I felt that to have it equal. And I like the contrast of this sort of wild wheat colour against the black and the white. It's really classic. So there we go. That closes down like that. Then that goes there, and then that clips shut. Now I will go through my mistakes so that yeah, you don't get a wrong view of my crafting. When I attached the magnets, so I attached the magnets to this section first because you need to do that before you line it all. I should have moved my magnets a bit further over. They're here, so that means that the magnets are here and here, and so it actually does affect the strength of the closure. So next time I will move them just like ½ an inch over, a bit more, just to make that a bit of a stronger hold. And while I was sort of holding it together and thinking, why aren't the magnets working? I accidentally pushed this section here too far down, and it started to split the paper at this corner. So I stuck some ribbon over the corners just to hide that little split. And then someone in class gave a really helpful tip. So those of you who already make folio albums, you may know this tip already, but it was new for me. When you go to stick your pieces of grey board, because we've got all individual pieces of grey board in here, got that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, take the grey board you're using and a scrap piece and pop it down next to the one that you've just stuck down, and then stick your next piece in, and sandwich that between it, and then remove that once it's glued, and that gives the perfect distance for your grey board so that the paper doesn't tear. So I've obviously managed to do it correctly on these ones because these aren't tearing, but didn't do it quite as perfectly on that section there. So there you have it, a beautiful colour scheme. I really love it, and I really like doing it, cutting the bases out from a pool party. Now what I haven't done yet, and I'm still going to decide whether or not I am going to do it, is whether to stick some pieces in between. So on the original one, that's what I did. I put a little slither of paper in between, but I've got a feeling I did that because it was white and I kind of felt the white was a bit boring. But because I've done this in pool party, I don't mind seeing that so much. So there we go. Oh my goodness, Cindy, that sounds amazing. Oh, excuse me. Absolutely amazing. Yes, so the paper, Martina, is, as I said, it's a free celebration one, and I'll show you the whole sheets of them. So I've got that one, and someone else actually in class used this paper, but used a very different colour scheme, which was really nice to see. So that's you saw me use this side, the sort of painted wall look. Then there's this one, which is kind of like a leafy, but on the back of that is this beautiful sheet that just looks like slubby fabric. This is called slubs when this happens, and this happens often with natural woven fabrics. What sometimes happens is in the textile industry, fake fabric, I say fake fabric, fabrics made from synthetic materials, they will deliberately fake the slubs to make it look real. So often, so silk dupion, which is used often for like wedding dresses and so forth, have got those natural slubs in them. But obviously silk is expensive, so people who like would make fabric from other materials would fake the slub. But it looks like they've just taken a photograph of some really beautiful linen or something. It's really nice. Hi Sheila. And then that's that lovely black and white paper. Now this could be easily cut out and used on your card making. And then on the back of that is that there. And then you've got that lovely rose paper. And then on the back of that is another woven fabric style. So really, really lovely. So, oh, Martina's had visitors. I've been here close to 2 weeks, so I make some thoughts about their departure. Anyway, my daughter is arriving on Wednesday. Oh, lovely, lovely. All right, so that's all I've got in terms of show and tell. So let me just put my light back on and let my camera do some adjustment. You see my face again. There we go. So I just wanted to also announce about the Zoom event that's happening from now till I've decided the 5th of January. If you've never heard of this before, if you're new-ish to my channel, then you may not have heard of this. So I have created an open Zoom room for the next 2 weeks for anybody who just wants a bit of company, who wants to have some crafty chat, non-crafty chat. Please keep it kind, polite, respectful. I've created that event now. It's on Artful Stampin Space. So in order to have access to the code, to the Zoom room, you need to be a member of Artful Stampin Space. So please head over there, answer the questions. There are security questions to answer. If you are not on Facebook, as I know some of you aren't, please email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com, and I will happily send you the information. Now, special information for those who've never joined or people who have joined in the past. I'm doing something new this year so that you can perhaps message people and say, hey, I'm on there. You can just comment below the announcement and say, hey, I'm on there. But what I'm going to set up is a messenger group just for Christmas and Betwixtmas and New Year. So just for my Artful Stampin Christmas Zoom, I'm just going to call it Christmas Zoom just to make it easier. But for the Artful Stampin Christmas Zoom, if you want to be added to a messenger group, please message me on Facebook and say, please add me. So kind and polite, high, yeah, coming from Martina, high stakes that. Martina is joking. She's perfectly polite. She's an absolute polite and a delight. What can I say? She's very straightforward, you know, as I'm not going to start attributing that to any nationality though. Martina and I often have this conversation about national traits. Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to set up a messenger chat. So if you want to be added to that messenger chat, please either, if we're not friends on Facebook, then just write a comment at the bottom of that Zoom information that I've shared just now on Artful Stampin Space, and let me know if you would like to be added to it. That's basically it. Also, what am I going to say? What's the other thing? Oh, I won't be present. I know I'd love to be, but I will not be present 24/7 on that Zoom. But I will say that some of my regular class attendees or people who've attended Zoom events with me, a lot of those folks do have either they can contact me on Messenger or they can contact me on WhatsApp. That if for any reason somebody goes in there who's not very kind, not very nice, please message me and I will immediately hop on. And well, as soon as I read that message, I can hop on and sort any issues out if there is somebody who's not very nice, because I have the host privileges to be able to do that. FYI, Stampin' Up, Linda Bedinger from Colorado is fine. She posted today that she's been. Oh, I hadn't realised that she hadn't been okay. Oh, thanks for that, Cindy. All right. Hi all, making a gift bag for my gift. Fantastic, Mary. Hi, Diane. Morning all. Feel like I've been missing in action this week. Have had lots of appointments and not being here live. Have watched the replays instead. Oh, thank you so much, Diane. I really appreciate you guys who watch the replays. People are baking. That's brilliant. I know a lot of you have been making things as well. So, Countess Martina. You're so right. Yeah, she does look like a countess. Yeah, she does. Hi, Anne. Right. Glenna will send me the recipe. Okay, thank you. Actually, a friend of mine dropped off this little parcel of like Christmas goodies that she's made herself. She's got one of those what are they called? Those posh chefy machine things that are really expensive but are really amazing. Oh, name will come to me. Anyway, so she did this packet of like, I think she's just taken like a pack of like mixed nuts and fruit. And oh my goodness, like I finished them. I didn't let any of my family have any. They had loads of spices and sweet things around them. I would like finish doing a live here, go into the kitchen and then just sit and nibble before going to bed. Oh, Anne's at the gallery again. Fantastic. Sounds amazing. Oh, Stampin' Up! Last Chance catalogue. It is out. Yes, you've got up to January the 3rd, 4th. The new catalogue comes out on the 4th. So a sous vide. No, it's not a sous vide. What's it called? I know people who, well, she also, if anyone's interested, it's this incredible machine that, yes, it is expensive to buy, but it's, yeah. Let me see if I can find it on her thing. Thermomix. There we go. Thermomix. You can pay monthly for like 3 years, and see you, Jen. All the best for that. Dehydrated. No, it's a Thermomix. Yeah. So it cooks. You put stuff in. It chops. It blends. You can make powdered sugar from normal sugar. It does amazing things. It kneads, and then it cooks as well. So it just does everything. It's amazing. And then you can have, there's various settings and buttons to press. So no, it's a Thermomix. Yeah, yeah. Kitchen. Yeah, no. I think the idea is that it does what like 5 gadgets do. So it means that you don't need your mixer, you don't need your food processor, you don't need a blender, you don't need whatever. Oh, you have one. Shaz has one. Okay, cool. Oh, really, Martina? Well, you very kindly sent me some lovely goodies, and then my parents-in-law dropped off some goodies, and we were under strict instructions not to give them away. I think it's because we were gifted something at church, and I said, "Oh, we'll just leave it at church to share at church," and I think they thought that we would do that with all our gifts. Like I just said, I ate a whole packet of nuts and did not share. Judy says, Cindy, can you pop the recipe in our group, please? Yes, we actually have a file section, would you believe, in Artful Stampin Space for recipes. If no one's gone there before and had a look, please do have a little wee look. There are recipes in that group. It's just a sort of side shoot of our Artful Stampin Space community. The other thought I've had also for my Facebook group, the Artful Stampin Space Facebook group, is I forgot to do the chat area. So if you've, just to let you know, sorry, those of you who are in there already know this, but for those of you who've never joined that group, I have little rules. One rule is you can only post if you're posting a picture. So there's no link sharing unless you send the link to me and get it approved by me, and then I will share it. Gina, it's been a year of growth for you and challenges. Lots of love to you. I was wearing my lovely scarf the other day, Gina. It's still warm and cozy. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yes, Cindy. Sorry, so back to the Artful Stampin' Space group. You can only post if you post a picture, except I would create a chat and question area so that if you have a question, you can post it in there. Now, I would be doing that monthly. I'm actually just going to create one for 2024, that it'll just be a rolling, if you have a question, ask it in that section. The reason why I'm a little bit strict is because the group is for your inspiration. So I don't want the experience for you to be where you're scrolling through the group and then you have someone just make a, have a question or make a comment about something, and you have to keep scrolling through. I'd rather that you just scroll, picture, lovely, scroll, picture, 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 and then have a separate area for the chat bit. All right, it's just the way I like to organize my group. And also the whole no link sharing thing is just, please be respectful that it's also kind of, this is my business, and if you've got links to share that may be helpful, please just check in with me first. All right, that is it. you won't like the price ticket, but yeah, you might want it. Good morning, Nicole. Nicole stayed up all night to come and do my class. You're amazing, Nicole. But please do go and have a sleep. Yes, we are, Martina. Yeah, it is steep in price. But I think, yeah, if you buy one, it's a, what do we call it? A lifestyle change choice. It's a lifestyle choice. Yeah. And so as I said, it replaces lots of things. I don't sell the thing. I've just heard a lot about it. I know people that have sold it, and I've got my friend who now sells it, and she makes some really gorgeous food with it. She also dropped off. Now, I don't know what it tastes like yet, but she made her own homemade tikka masala paste, and that at the moment is marinating some chicken, which I'm going to cook tomorrow for a curry. I'm going to then freeze it and then rewarm it up for Christmas Day. So, mind you, if I cook it tomorrow, Saturday, actually, I don't need to freeze it, do I? Cooked chicken's okay for 2 days, isn't it? Until now, I only had vacuum cleaners from Vorwerk. Oh. Well, if anyone wants to find out if you can buy one from my friend, she would love to sell you one. I don't know if she can sell internationally. It works a bit like Stampin' Up, to be honest, in terms of the MLM part of it. So there we go. Tikka masala. So I opened the pot and I went to my son, oh, smell this, and he was like, what? And I went, oh, it's tikka masala, and went, oh, okay. Yeah, so he had a little sniff, and then my husband had a sniff. Oh, it did smell good. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go now and go and check out the Zoom. So I'm going to the Zoom room right now, everybody. If anyone wants to join me, just to say a quick hello, and then I'm going to go back into my house because one of my son's friends has arrived, and I just want to go and hang out in the house for a bit. And then maybe tomorrow I'll do a video, another little video. All right, so I'm going to say goodnight. Take care, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody who's hopped on to say hello. Sorry it's not a crafting video, but I hope you like my album. So if anyone would like to do this album class, I will be offering it again. But if you would like just the tutorial, I am planning to film it. There's already a video with all the measurements, but I think I might be refilming that one because someone made a suggestion to make it a bit more easier to understand. And that tutorial will be available for £10, and then you just get a link to a video, to 1 or 2 video tutorials, one to cut up and one to assemble. So if you can't make a class, it means then you can just watch the videos and go for it. All right, take care, everybody. Lovely to see you all. Hope to see you all again very soon. Lots of love. See you later. Bye.